gotten a selection into National Defense Academy. I just, spent there near about like 3 months, 16 days. Then I got some major accident, then all the things were changed. Started with the letters, then letters to words, then words to sentences, and gradually I just cleared my 10th and all. I just started as a teacher's coordinator, vice principal, then I reached to here as a founder principal.
Hello everyone and welcome to this special episode of Inspire and Aspire, where we celebrate the people who make a difference in our lives. Today is a very special day, Teachers' Day, and in honor of this occasion, we have an extraordinary guest joining us. I'm thrilled to welcome Principal Sir, who has been an integral part of our school's journey and success. Principal Sir, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Nila, for giving this such a wonderful opportunity.
To kick things off, can you share with us a bit about your background and what led you to become a principal?
Yes, it's a very good question. And whenever I go to for anywhere for like in any conference, and while the conference, everybody will ask the same as like, so tell us about like your backgrounds, where you started all the journey, how you come over there. I'm also the same as like I'm not like a very extraordinary person. I'm also a very common person. And my childhood is the same as like I started for my journey the same as with the supervision of a good teachers. When I was in childhood, my mind always think like a scientist. Always I just started to searching the new things. How can we implement to make something very unique thing. But I couldn't do anything. But yes, of course, that journey was very wonderful, full of like an adventures, full of different experiences. So when I was childhood, my journey started with the same as like our teachers came to their life, completely changed the things and all. I born and brought up into the Punjab and Haryana area. Thereafter, I gotten a chance for to visit different places of states of India. And thereafter, I started my journey. Then teachers came, and one day, one spark happened. I started to study. Started with the letters, then letters to words, then words to sentences, and gradually I just cleared my 10th and all. After clearance of my 10th, I had a very strong, determined towards to the defense. I devoted my 2 years for this, and thereafter I got a selection into National Defense Academy. That was my first crush, that I want to become any army person or something. I just spent there near about like 3 months, 16 days. Then I got some major accident, then all the things were changed. I was very good in cricket, and I played up to district level, but thereafter some incident happened, everything's turned back. Then my educational journey, then towards to the engineering. Then I completed my engineering from UIT, University Institute of Technology, in the computer science engineering. And thereafter I got selected in MNC, that is earlier its name is Satyam Computer, but now it's Tech Mahindra. I served there my like a job for near about 3 years. Then again one turning points happens in there. I was on that time leading a very good project in Jaipur. That is a metro project. You heard about like the metro rail came on the first time, and there was near about like the 20 company were involved on that project. Out of there, like I was also representing my company, and due to some issues happens in the life, and I turned back once again in the education field. And thereafter my educational journey was started. So you see how I travel for all the things into different journey. And thereafter I learned a lot of from the different stages. And thereafter, I started as a journey as a teacher. While in the teaching field, I learned a lot from student. From student, I learn a lot because every student having their unique way, their unique attitudes, their characters. I learned a lot, and thereafter I just know about like, oh, this is the real time variation. Everything is vary from person to person. Before that, I was a tech person, so I just thought like it is like a machine. But thereafter, I just get to know that yes, now the human being is not a part of machine. Everybody having their own brain, and it is vary from person to person. Then I started with the dealing with the students, then teachers, colleagues, principal, vice principal, parents, and then after I feel very satisfaction. Now this is actually which I wanted to earlier, like in a personal satisfaction. So it's thereafter my journey started for in the education, and thereafter I just started as a teachers, coordinator, vice principal, principal. Then I reached to here as a founder principal, and thereafter I got selected in MNC. That is earlier its name as Satyam Computer, but now it's Tech Mahindra. My childhood to now on this age.
That's really inspiring. What would you say was the most challenging part of your journey to becoming a principal?
Yes, that is things. Most challenging part is like to understand to student. Yes or no? Because in a student, every student having their their own strength and weaknesses. So we have to identify. Somebody is very good in their like in a sports. Somebody very good in academics. But even in the academics, we have to be filter out where that child can do better. And I have experienced many students in my earlier time. You would not believe, we cannot say if a child is in the previous time, he is like an average or like a below average, he can't do anything. Because childs can do any stage in any after any incident. I have so many students experience of list. Those who were in earlier were not in very good and all, but after counseling, now they are become a leader and they are leading a multiple different the firms. Not even in serving in India, they are serving into outside also. In international level, they are representing our countries, our firm also. So that was the things which I did, and I got the very good results. Thereafter, now they are success, and they are also giving me so much like sometime. Yes, thankful sir. We are really very grateful that we got like you guidance, and right now we are in the success track. So, student, I think it's very major thing we have to identify, and then after we can do. And I have a strong belief every student having a capacity to do anything, because students can have a multiple direction. A professional person having a one direction unidirectional, he just only just limited or limitized to him and herself in a particular profession. But student having a multiple directions, students can be become a lawyer and more knowledgeable than lawyer. Students can become engineers more than knowledgeable than engineers, because student means what? Those who can able to learn, those who can be ready to study for anything and all beyond the limit. Any professional can do only the limit. That's I am just like a professional engineer, I can only do this thing, but students can do beyond the limits. So we'll have to be see, we have to be just to maintain our passion. If we have a dream, if we have a passion, we are very much dedicated towards to our goal or determine, definitely a day we will reach in our destination. Maybe it will take time, but not an issue. Taking time, it means you are getting experience, and every experience will give you a learning. and the learning will be helpful for you to become success in your path.
That sounds like quite a transition. Along the way, were there any specific moments or experiences that stood out to you as particularly memorable or impactful?
Yeah, obviously. In my life, many I have seen many transition. I started to work for any one field. Thereafter, I have to be changed the fields later on. It happens because how we feel, how we planned our life, it's not work like this. Because it has a directional, sometime conditional identities comes for our life, or sometimes situation is like to come. You have to change the things and all. But one thing is like very definitely my goals and my responsibility, sense of responsibility is always I kept in previous one the same as whatever I will do, I will just do with dedication and determination. That is the things which I have decided, which is still I am follow the same as.
It sounds like those moments are truly fulfilling. As principal, you must have a vision for the school. Can you share what your vision is and how you work towards achieving it?
Yes, it's a really very good question, Nila. I'm really thankful for giving this type of the question. Yes, what is my vision? My vision is very clear that I want like to to give the global platform to everyone's, because in our developing country one thing is a loophole. What we are doing actually, we are learning only for assessment. Here only one thing is everybody is just stick to the assessment. Why we are learning? If you ask them two questions to anyone's, they will ask like we want to give the examination, that's why we are learning and we are studying and all. But actually life is not says the same as. We are just doing the study for knowledge purpose, and that knowledge will be helpful for life. And we feel if we do this thing like in the meaningful way, definitely we can understand to life in a better way, because after school college life never stops any while. All right, because mainly the things will start after school and college, and school is the first place where you can start this and all. So I would just help you for this, like my vision is very clear about like this. I want to provide, it's my, not even for me and my team want like to provide a global platform where any students can explore their own self, not only for limitize their own way. They cannot like to put some like in full stop that I can do it that much, no. And I want like to guide them whatever you have selected, because now these days we cannot say like we have a limited figure of like a option. Now we have a n number of like an options now in the like in a, we have opportunities, and we can be explore in their way. But if you decided your aims, then you start your journey from today onward, and you start your inputs towards to reach the things. Or otherwise what happened, you will be also confused, you giving the confusions to your parent also, your colleagues too also. So it's better you clear your vision, and behind the vision you have to work into very small and input way, in consistency way. So if you are consistent in your part, definitely you will reach your destination.
That's a fantastic vision. On this Teachers' Day, what message would you like to share with the students and teachers?
Yes, in this Teachers' Day, I want like what actually I feel from last 5 to 8 years. What happens actually now these days? The students feels there like a teacher is a part of a only facility. Teacher is not a part of facility. After knowledge, ethics, sense of responsibility, all also the part of the student. Students never feels like teacher is a part of only facility, we can use it, after that we can be like withdraw the things. Teacher is a very important part for anyone's, I thought. So we'll have to be take it very serious. We have to respect in a lot, because teachers will help you for to in this journey, not even for journey here, because teacher having attitude to give the knowledge. Because if you go to the professional way, Professional peoples will not talk moreover. They will not give you the knowledge unnecessary way. But teacher having the capacity, if you ask them to any sort of a problem, they will give you the clear necessity and they will guide you in every step. So if you in every steps, if you get some such kind of a guidance, you will be easily to smoothly functioning in your life. So it's better you have to be closely connect with your teachers. Time to time you have to be asked whatever sorts of problems you are facing, or if you respect your teachers, definitely it will work. You know, every teacher is only for what is the hunger of the teachers. They're just only looking the respect from the student. Now these day what is eliminating, now this day if you see like now the students also talking behind the teachers. Teachers are part of facility. So I think we have to now, we do not have to think this in a negative way. Teachers, without teachers we cannot travel, or without teachers life is like an ocean, and you just once you enter to the ocean you cannot like to find your direction where you have to travel it. So teacher is only the particular those who can tell about your direction and guidance, and time to time help you other than your father and mother. So I think you have to be respect to your teachers, you have to be connect with the teachers, you have to be love your teachers and follow your teachers without any doubt. If you have a doubt, you cannot able to follow your teachers. If you have a strong belief, you can do anything, because how you just like to connect with the teachers and how you just present the teachers is very important. If you selected anything, live with them. Teachers knows everything.
Thank you so much, Principal Sir. Your insights and experiences are truly inspiring. We also have some of our fellow students who would love to ask you a few questions. This question is from Tanish of CP5. What has been the most rewarding part of your job as principal?
Rewarding jobs as a principal, because before going to this part, I want to say to become a student is a very difficult task. To because in the same position you are sitting for a long time, 5 to 7 teachers is coming, they are giving you the different multiple of tasks and you have to follow. So being as a rewarding in the position, actually it is only for due to because only student. And last time when I got the very good in 2022, I got the prize for like a youngest Cambridge professional in NCR Delhi. So on that time, many principal, many teachers connected me and over there. So I saw like what are the most like things which I had on that time. That is, I am very much connected with the teachers and the principals. So I can understand the feelings of anyone's, even from the student also, teachers also, parents also, even for like in others professionals also. So due to that reasons I had taken a very good decision in earlier time also, and this time I am also taking in the only the welfare of the students.
And Sir, Sonakshi from CC1 is curious. How do you handle the pressure and stress that comes with your role?
Pressure, you let's see. Pressure is like your temporary action of the things. If we take it for longer, it will also damage our body system also. Like this glass, if you can hold this glass for 2 minutes, what will happen? Nothing can happen. But if you hold this one glass of water for 1 hour, little bit you feel pain. If you carry on these things for a whole day, what will happen? Your body will get paralyzed or something. So stress is also like this. Sometime we have to, for time being, we have to leave the stress on the same position. This is only the solution. Sometimes we can, do, or sometimes we made some efforts to change the results. But stress is only the temporary evolutions. We have to be taken as a temporary thing, not to the permanent. So whenever the any stress comes to me, I just see the like we have to the priority one or not. Priority one, it means I have to make some effort. Priority 2, it will comes the result according to the time. And third type of a problem, we do not have to, only we have to wait and watch. So when the stress will come, I just categorize it is a temporary stress. I can do some effort to change. I do as. Or if I will see like it has no anything and all, I just left it as like to the time durations and all. And sometimes also comes like in a problem we cannot take immediately to take a decision. So that time we also ignore for the some time. So stress, I don't think we have to. And this is young age. If you're taking a stress, will not any work. It is a short of action. So you have to be take it like an only temporary time, not to carry the things into every time.
What advice would you give to students who aspire to become leaders in their own right?
Yes. Principle, if you see the meaning of the principle means discipline of your life. Disciplines means what? Disciplines means you set some rules and you have to follow the same as. If you follow the same as, discipline of life is very much important. If you follow the same thing, you will not face a problem. Because discipline will create your character. Like you every day you are coming to school on time. So every day you're learning a small segment. When a small segment of knowledge when add on, it will give you like in a one day you able to crack the results. So a small of input will give you the bigger knowledge. But bigger knowledge cannot be you can acquire in a single day. So every day for the small exercise of small elements of the principle, if we used in our work, it will give a better results.
Thank you so much, Principal Sir, for your insightful answers. Before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yes, only I just want to say, like the student, this is a golden time which you now have. You have to be use it into how you take your life as either you want to like to create anything. This is only the right time because age is not the barrier. If you think like I am just on this age, I can't do it. It is not. You see, so many miracles is happening now these days. Some student, a student having a very less age, he is doing all a lots of things. So you can also do it all. And as your young minds, you can do anything. So you do not have to stop your barrier. You have to decide your goal. You have to set your targets. If you set your targets, then your teachers will guide you. You have to share your ideas, you have to share your dreams with your teachers. Try to come out from there. Then when you share with your all the things with your teachers, with your colleagues, then you will be can able to easily to feasible in your part. Otherwise what happened, you are taking you're thinking something, you not share with all the things, you cannot explore the thing. So you have to first of all think, you have to decide your things now in this age, your aim, achievement, what are the things, and thereafter you have to work behind it. Once you decided your aims and goals, then after you will decide your things, okay, then you share with your things with your teachers. "Ki, teachers, I want to become this. What is the things, what in this age, what I have to do?" And thereafter teachers will guide you, you have to do this effort. So meanwhile, I have to say, like in every single inputs will be useful if you take it serious. Life is only one time you have given. During this life of time, you have to do a bigger achievements. How can you do it? Everybody is a unique personality. Every individual having their unique way, unique personality, unique character. But achievement of life will give you the mental peace and success on your life. But how you have to do, you have to decide it now. Because we are not more than late for this. Because now this age, anybody can think, anybody can understand what is wrong, what is right, what is wrong. So I think this is the right time. You have to understand and work behind it. You will see definitely the success will come to you.
Wonderful words to end on. Thank you once again, Principal Sir, for joining us today and for sharing your incredible journey. And to all our listeners, happy Teachers Day. We hope you enjoyed this
Yes.
special episode of Inspire and Aspire.
Thank you, Nila, for giving such as to conducting such as a wonderful and inspiring interview or session. We will be to come in the next coming day. Also, we will come the same as to any events or any seminar or any debates. Will give a right boost knowledge to the student also. So I'm also very much thankful to the student, those who just in a short span of a time to conducted such a program. I have just only to wish for you that we will do these things to carry on. We will not stop this all the moments. Thank you, and once again, happy Teachers' Day to everyone.